Did you know a bat was not the only animal Ozzy bit the head off of in his career? Here's the insane true story. So it's 1981. Ozzy just released Blizzard of Ozz in the UK, and it did pretty well. It hits number 7 on the charts. But now it's time to break into America. And Ozzy's under this insane pressure because back then, most singers from big British bands couldn't make it solo in the States. So everyone's watching to see if he can pull this off. By the time he lands in LA for the US launch, he's already deep into a bender, like going for 36 hours straight. Sharon, who's managing him at the time, is trying to keep it together. She's telling him, you've got this meeting with CBS executives, and these are the people who are going to decide your future, so you've got to make an impression. So someone from the label gets this idea that Ozzy should bring 2 white doves to the meeting. Say something like peace or rock and roll or whatever, and let the doves fly. It's supposed to be this nice symbolic thing, but the problem is, he's smashed. The doves are shitting in his pocket, and he's already irritated. So they walk into this big boardroom, 20, maybe 25 suits sitting there, all pretending to be into metal while Crazy Train is playing in the background. Ozzy plops himself down on some poor woman's knee, listens to all their fake hype, and then decides, you know what? If they want a show, I'll give them a show. So he pulls out one of the doves, just like they planned, says peace and love or something like that, and then without warning, he looks at the cameras, smiles, and just bites its head off. There's blood and feathers everywhere, people are screaming and crying and throwing up. Sharon has no clue what just happened. She's in total shock, laughing and horrified at the same time. Security rushes in, drags them both out, and literally throws them on the street. A few hours later, CBS's lawyers call saying if he ever pulls a stunt like that again, we will bury the record. But the damage was already done. Or maybe the magic, because Crazy Train started blowing up on every metal station in America that same week. So as awful as it was, and Ozzy does admit he regrets it deeply, that one insane moment made the label realize this guy is absolutely nuts, but he's going to sell records. And that's how biting the head off of a dove somehow became the moment Ozzy's solo career took off. Leave a dove in the comments if you think this story is as crazy as I do.